I have a problem, or we may all have a problem. I'm not certain how this is going to play out. Several weeks ago, I got a call from the owners of West Bend Vineyard who plan to have a wonderful July 4th event at their vineyard. And of course, they serve wine and beer that they manufacture there. They went and got a liquor license, actually got it, set it up, and then the ALE people came by and said, no, you can't do that. And they threatened to take their liquor license away, their beer and wine and everything else, and shut them down because of a little complication in state law that says unincorporated areas, we have to approve their sale of liquor by the drink. Gordon's been working on it. He found the statute to go on. July 4th is around the corner. We won't be back before then, and if this board can see fit to move this agenda, to add this agenda item, it'll take a little time to prepare it, I imagine, but we could take it up and they could go ahead with their July 4th celebration, which they have already planned. Hope anybody can attend, but it is in the unincorporated area of Forsyth. It is one of those agricultural, what do we call those?
Voluntary ag district.
Yeah, voluntary ag districts. So they're tripping over these different state laws, and this would clean it up. And I would hope that we could get enough votes on this board to allow this agenda item to be held today. So I'd like to hear from the commissioners if they have any problem with that. It is liquor by the drink for the entire county, and although all of our cities have it already, and doing quite well with it, this would add unincorporated areas.
Well, what you're doing is trying to help a local company. Mr. Watkins, is there any comment you would have on Mr. Comments from Ted Kaplan?
So the only time that I'm aware of that the county, not the municipalities, but the county has considered an ABC referendum was in 1951, and it was voted down to allow ABC stores in the county. It was approved at the same time by Winston-Salem, and since then, 4 communities in the county have voted to allow the sale of mixed drinks within those municipalities, those being Winston-Salem, Kernersville, Clemens, and Louisville. In the rest of the county, outside of those 4 municipalities, it's not legal for a business to serve mixed drinks. There is an exception for distilleries to have tastings, but not to serve mixed drinks. What I did discover in the statutes under 18B 603 D1, it states that in a county where the sale of mixed beverages has been approved by at least 3 cities, and we have 4, as I indicated, and the population of those cities adds up to more than 2/3 of the population, then the board of commissioners, could authorize the sale of mixed beverages throughout the county. The last figures I saw, you're supposed to use census figures. We don't quite have the 2020 census figures out. From the 2010 figures, those 4 municipalities added up to 81% of the county population, so that is more than 2/3. So that's what we found. This is not, as you know, this obviously has not been briefed or publicized to the public, but it does appear that this board does have authority to authorize the sale of mixed beverages throughout the county. I have prepared a resolution to approve the sale of mixed beverages throughout Forsyth County. It basically just summarizes the discussion we had earlier. The question has come as to whether this would apply to municipalities that have not already approved the sale of mixed beverages. My reading is that it would. The statute says that you may approve the sale of mixed beverages throughout the county. It doesn't say throughout unincorporated areas of the county. So my reading is that it would apply to those other municipalities. I'd be happy to follow up with the ABC board or anyone else if you'd like me to, but I'm just reading what the words of the statute say.
Discussion?
Yes, question, please.
Yes, sir.
So those municipalities can choose not to have ABC permits in the municipalities?
They have not voted on it to date.
Okay.
If you pass this, I believe that the sale of mixed beverages would be allowed in those municipalities.
So I'd like to move that we adopt the resolution to approve the sale of mixed beverages throughout the county.
No attachments. Okay, and that would eliminate this problem, this resolution immediately, which we, but that's a decision that has to be made. I will tell you right up front, I'll vote for what you just said.
We don't have a second.
We need a second.
Are you?
Well, no, I'm not,
Are you seconding
I know
the
we
motion?
don't, but I'm just telling you,
Okay.
when it comes, I'm probably gonna go that way.
Second motion.
All right, motion
Did
is,
you make that as a motion?
I did, and there was a second.
All right. Do we understand, repeat the motion one more time?
So the motion is that we approve the resolution presented before us regarding mixed beverages throughout the county of Forsyth.
Period. We have a second by Commissioner Fleming Elamine. All in favor of Commissioner Kaplan's motion, say aye. Aye. Opposed?
no,
So we have a 4-3 vote against it.
Mr. Chairman,
You don't
Yes.
raise hands for me.
I'm sorry, I did not catch the vote. Do you mind showing, everyone showing their hands?
Yeah, okay, all in favor, raise your hands. 3. That's it. 4 against.
I would like us to revisit this on Tuesday on a Zoom. And after the information has been secured and brought back, for us to have a vote on this before July the 4th.
Conversations, comments?
Second.
Have a second by Commissioner Fleming Elamine. Can you get that done by Tuesday, Dudley?
We will make every effort to reach out, so the elements that popped in my head were, we'll reach out to all the elected officials in those towns and make sure that they get an email and have a chance to respond back to us individually around that. The other question is, do you want there to be a public session portion of the meeting? Okay, and anything else, clerk?
A time?
Yeah, whenever, at the appropriate time. So I presume 2 o'clock Tuesday?
That's our standard time. 2 p.m. is always popular. So, is that satisfactory with you?
could I just ask one question? Sir. Claire, would it make any sense to give it a week from today, give people more time to get information and then do a Zoom on Thursday?
No, that was not my,
I know, I mean, I'm just asking that question.
first.
I'm just asking why Tuesday instead of Thursday? Just a question.
That would be more practical if that would be
Okay.
the week's time would
Commissioner
give staff
Kaplan?
more time to.
Commissioner Kaplan, would you weigh in? Okay, thank you.
It's
So you're amending your motion to Thursday at 2, by remote. Okay, 2 p.m. remote next Thursday. All in favor of Commissioner McDaniel's and Commissioner Fleming Elamine's proposal, raise your hands. It's a unanimous vote. Thank you. Now let's go have a drink.